flame just detected. Monday.
Skip what?
Frames.
Oh.
Skipped frames. Okay, I'm 100% this thing does not read my subscribers because I have more subscribers than that. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 right now.
I'm supposed to be a sub, but like I'm having to contact Twitch because my sub didn't go through, but they charged me for it. It's annoying.
Oops.
Moist weenus.
I actually feel like I'm always scrambling. Hey,
Boop, 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 boop.
hey, thanks for following, Inara. Baka, baka. Okay. Oh, also, I love that. I freaking love that. Okay, so let's get you into, or let's get out of a coin flip. See, they did it already, which is totally fine. They're running late anyways, so. I want that. Where did you get it? Alright, so wait, can I get the Alright, Infernal Shrines. So usually you go through all the bands and there's this oh, everyone can hear me. And there's this tool. Everyone can hear me right now. You guys could all hear my deepest, darkest secrets.
Ogle's BMing us right now. Do we need observer, or were you gonna stay in spectator? Yeah. I'll tell you after. Do we need observer, or are we cool in spectator mode?
It's good in spectator mode. You don't need to be. Oh, sorry. You guys getting my. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Sorry, you guys are getting technical things. I have along with me a co-caster today. Yeah, Lunchbox. You want to introduce yourself? Sorry, we're kind of hopping into draft really, really quick, so you're going to have to make it about 2 seconds.
Hello. I am Lunchbox. I am TMT's top laner, just getting into casting, so this will be my first game tonight, and I'm excited to cast this Div A game between ReGen and Wholesome Halfwits.
Okay, and so let's just hop right into it. And we have a Medivh. So ReGen is on the home team, and Wholesome Halfwits is on the away team. So we have Medivh Ban followed by Anubarak, two very popular heroes in the meta right now. Well, maybe not Medivh so much, but definitely as, you know. So feel free to just hop in with comments or, you know, just when you...
Yep, I'm seeing a lot of Medivh bans lately. And I'm kind of liking it. There's not a lot of counterplay to Medivh right now. His toolkit is surprisingly strong.
It really is. I mean, especially as a mage player, it's really hard to finish or deal, you know, with his protections, especially if he goes the talent that bubbles everybody. Okay, so I've actually seen a few Maevs, especially up here in A division. So I'm actually not as surprised as I first was to see that Maev ban.
I'm checking in.
I have personally played against Maiev Ana, and it is ridiculous. So I can totally see why they ban it. And we have coming out the Garrosh pick.
Yep, and Wholesome Halfwits was able to pick up that Ana. It did not get banned. They prioritized the Maev over that, so they were able to pick that up. So we have a Garrosh and a Jaina.
I like it. The toss with the slows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing the synergy.
Yeah, and Jaina's always just a solid hero. Deals
It's
fantastic damage, you know, nice burst.
It's not a bad deny for that Ana too, so she can't.
Oh, I feel like I've casted Ace before on the Kalthos, and I feel like he's pretty good at it, so I'm excited to see that.
I want to see some Pyroblast up in here. That's what I want out of this game tonight.
That's gonna happen. I mean, we already have a Garrosh and an Ice Block, but I believe it was also in A Division where I saw an Imperious play with the whatever the talent name is that he brings them into the sky.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Right? It's hard. And we get a Tyrande ban. I love that my girl gets respect. She's actually been in almost every single game I've casted this season so far.
I'm excited to see the Imperious come out. I want to see Imperious do better than he is on the off lane. Right now he's sitting at a sub 50% win rate, which is kind of expected for a bruiser. But I want to see more use of him.
Are there any bruisers that are higher than 50% win rate?
I think there are a few. I'm pretty sure Thrall's sitting right above 50. He's pretty strong. I think Chen is up there too, but Chen's very niche and has not a lot of people play Chen.
Yeah.
So it's kind of expected. If you play Chen, you got to be good with him. And we have coming out the Tyrael pick as well. Now that Holy Ground, that's going to be a real nuisance whenever he scales into his 13. I'm liking...
The Uther is kind of a surprise here. We do not see a lot of Uther, and he does have some good burst heals, so
I keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it and keep saying it. Uther Bruiser is making a comeback, boys.
Except
It's gonna happen.
All right.
And
Well,
rounding off Wholesome's draft with the Greymane. Right now, I feel like they're lacking on CC. I mean, they do have the Kael'thas, they do have the Imperius, they do have the Anna, but I feel like they're lacking on CC because all of their CC is skill shots. And with some good dodges coming out with ReGen, those shots might be pretty hard to land.
but they only really need one of them to land, and then you have the chain followed by the Greymane, which I think is probably what they're looking to go for. I'm actually leaning on the Wholesome Halfwit side of this draft. I really like their comp. They've got a lot of protection. But you know, I'm never gonna doubt the Uther. If Garrosh can get a really good throw on a Greymane or an Ana or a Kael'thas, that stun and follow up, and Reynard always surprisingly deals a lot of damage, but they don't have the best way to get back to that Ana to really punish her. So this will be interesting. But let's pop into our first battle. Here we go. Who do you want to introduce?
I will introduce Wholesome. On the right side, we have Dr. Sigel on the Tyrael. We got Neutrons on the Greymane, Freckle Pants on the Ana, G Money Drums on the Imperius, and we have Ace Hysteria on the Kael'thas.
All right, everybody, give me some future past bunny hype for Wholesome Halfwits. Okay, and my pleasure to introduce ReGen Retro. There's a lot of ReGen teams here, and I love casting them. So we have Zamibars on Garrosh, Deltron on Uther. There we go.
That's a nice toss.
That's a nice toss with the shields coming out from Tyrael. Yep. But see, yeah, that's what I was. That's definitely what they're looking to do, anyways. They so rudely interrupted me with that beautiful toss. We have Altanian on Vayner, Big Bird on Jaina, and Aaron on Malphaya. Please give me some cheers for ReGen Retro.
And coming out for Wholesome, we've got Justice for All on Tyrael, Mana Addict on Kael'thas, Burn the Impure on Imperius, got Grenade Build on Ana, and Wolfheart on Greymane.
So you can also just pull it up like that and people can see the talents. But yeah, as you were saying, Ace in the hole with those slows does a lot of damage.
So we'll take a look at top.
You want to take a look at top?
We got Malthael and Imperius brawling it out at top. They're both about half right now. So Imperius is going to back off. Malthael is going to be able to regen that health back, though. Wholesome also taking a very early camp.
Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of very, very early merc camp timings here. Pretty much from every team. Look at this Malphaya though. He's definitely pushing in against that Imperius there. Looking to find some ganks. I love that Garrosh Zamibars has not been particularly picky about his target, and no matter what target that Zamibars throws, the team has been there so far, ready to follow up, which is great.
Now that's going to be some good Garrosh play coming out from Zamibars, able to get the toss into the triple stun.
I love this positioning here, just to seeing if anyone comes through that rotation area.
I believe ReGen is winning on this wave clear right now, though, with the Jaina.
And the Malthael up top, they yeah, I agree with you.
We'll see them waves crashing mid. That is a little bit of mis-soaked, but fairly even for both teams right now. Got another toss into the Tyrael. Stun from the Uther coming out. Sleep on the Uther.
Yeah,
but he's able to walk out.
But you know what though, I do really love how, like I said before, they're always there. You know, no matter what target Garrosh finds, the rest of the team is there and focused on it. So that's good. And don't spend that mob, Sammy. Thank you. Okay.
Tossing the Tyrael away from his team, getting him out of there. Got the Unstoppable popped. Oh, that is a huge triple stun on Imperius. They're going in on the Rainer.
And Deltron is not long for this world, but Uther going down is not the worst person that you want to go down because you can still keep those heals up as we see on the Melthael. And Neutrons is also taking a lot of damage. We have blood on both sides. Tyrael ends up going down and Uther is, so it's a 4v4, but I think that ReGen took a little more damage during that battle than Wholesome Halfwits did this, so they're going to have to go back and recoup, but they're definitely looking to come back in here. Wholesome Halfwits only has 7 more minions to go. I don't know if they can keep them off of here long enough, or if it's even worth it.
Looking to finish it.
Oh, beautiful toss in on the Kel'Thas. That is not what you want on Ace's side, but on the god being able to shoot and heal from anywhere on the map. And Wholesome Halfwits is able to pick up the first Punisher of the game. That happens to be an Arcane Punisher.
Tyrael's getting a lot of trait value with that suicide bomb. You see him chunking that Jaina in the back line again. The Punisher's going to leap over the wall. This is the first Punisher of the game, so it's not going to be able to get a lot, but they are able to take this first wall.
Generally with the
a little bit of damage on
the generally with the first Punisher of the game, that's exactly what you're looking for. Take that wall and get just an experienced lead on that soak with your solo laner.
Oh, we see a fight coming out down bottom with the Tyrael hiding in the brush, but he's going to be tossed away.
Oh, I was watching the little Imperious scuffle up top with the Malphite. And hi, Kira. Welcome to the Bunny stream. Actually, I'm going to double check. Yeah, okay. Right, so see, once again, as soon as those camps pop up, they are there and taking them.
I'm liking the double soaking that Malthael's doing. He's able to clear those waves pretty fast and then get down to mid and group up with his team a little bit. Provide more of a laning presence, a 5v5 presence. Got another toss out on the Tyrael. The Zamibars is getting low.
Yes, and actually, nice mention on the Malthael there. He did go on a pale horse, so that makes it a lot easier to rotate in between those lanes quicker.
Garrosh getting really aggressive with his positioning down bottom as well.
I love how he keeps doing this.
Just waiting in brushes.
Being in that zone.
That's one scary thing to walk into. A Garrosh in a brush, you don't want to see it.
However, Wholesome Halfwits is doing a pretty good job of not running into those Garrosh and brushes. Okay, so we have 10 pop for ReGen Retro. So we have, of course, Warlord's Challenge from Garrosh. We have, just have to double check. Okay, Fast Rights. I thought in my picture was like something is weird. And I was thinking we were going to see Divine Storm from Uther, Hyperion from Rainer, and Jaina is holding off. Are we going to get a Frost Ring or a Water Elemental?
Take a look at top. They're rotating on the Malthael. And Malthael goes down.
You were saying they didn't have enough CC. Like I said though, all they need is one. And they have plenty of heroes that have that first hit possibility. Imperious with his spear, Ana with her sleep dart, KT with his gravity lapse. If any of them hit, the rest are easy peasy.
Now I do like the counter rotation with the Imperious down bottom here. Able to get in position for that shrine. It's going to be up in about 5 seconds. Garrosh getting into position. He's going to find the Tyrael in the brush, but he's going to walk past him.
So we also have ultimates out. Oh, nice. There we go on taunt. The taunt onto the Tyrael. Is the team able to be here? Nice gravity lapse from the Kel'Thas, but oh my gosh,
Huge
that
ring
was
coming out as well.
beautiful. The ring was really just kind of a. It seemed kind of like just a.
Greymane actually going down, not able to get out from those Jaina slows.
That was
Kel'Thas barely limping
nicely
away.
done. Tyrael didn't even have enough time to cast Sanctification there. Or maybe he didn't want to use it in that particular situation. But look at that. They annihilated a Tyrael, who is not like the weakest character in the game. I mean, he's tank. So yeah, that strategy pulling through so far. We didn't even get a battle on the shrine, really.
Now Imperius is going to go up top, clear that bruiser camp. And I want to see him make his way back down here. His team's probably going to need some help. This front wall from bot is already gone, so this frozen Punisher is potentially going to get a lot of value for them.
He is starting to rotate down. I was wondering if maybe they would just they maybe know that they're not going to get this fort, so they're just giving it up, letting Imperius clear those camps, but they definitely have to make a stand here. Oh, no. Oh, this is scary.
Now this Punisher is still very healthy.
Yeah, it is
still at 90% HP, and this is not what you want to see coming out from a level 13 Punisher, and they got the Rainer Siege coming out too.
Ring of Frost pretty much hitting nothing, but you know what, I like to place my Ring of Frost there too, you know, in case you catch anybody. Root going down on neutrons. Oh, but look at that. Oh, nice! Nice stun from the Imperius onto that Garrosh, getting that kill, and they're pushing past beyond the Punisher. Gotta be careful though, because that Punisher can turn around and jump on top of you, but he's not interested. He's more interested in the fort, which will give an advantage to Wholesome Halfwits here.
That was a perfect sanctification coming out from the Tyrael, able to counter the retribution from the Uther.
The Punisher did a little bit to that keep, but not too. But as long as it's still standing, it's still standing. I don't know where I was going with that, but it still has 10,000 in health, so it's not down, which is the most important part, I think, is what I was getting at there. Sometimes my words don't make sense. Also, welcome TX3. Your comment made me laugh. I'm sorry I didn't make a comment about it, but I did like your comment about Garrosh. If I was Garrosh, I wouldn't want to see anything that isn't an orc. I don't know, maybe he's into elves. There is no boundary between love.
Not a big fan of elves. Teldrassil had it coming. Sorry, not sorry. We are going to see these teams pick up these camps. We got the Bruiser camp pushing top for Wholesome. We got the Khazra camp.
Tyrael is in an interesting situation. Stun going out there by the Uther, but he's able to get out with his Holy Sword, and it looks like we're going to just have a disengage from both teams here. Imperius going to the middle to clear up that camp. Oh, the thing I love about watching these teams is seeing how they learn and adapt in the middle of battle here. You can see they're being very, very wary of that Garrosh. Hey, Arrow! Welcome.
Okay. So we got Jaina rotating back over to the Bruiser camp for ReGen Retro. Going to be able to clear that camp relatively fast.
Both teams playing pretty wary right now, but they do see that Imperius is bottom.
Now, if I'm Wholesome right here, I'm thinking to look towards this siege camp near mid. We're going to need to see some value coming out. And here they go, trying to get that siege camp started. Got plenty of time.
All right, let me know if that's better, Arrow. I turned on my desktop and put up my mic. And also let me know if you can still hear Co-Caster. All right, so pushing in, they got that 16 and used it in order to take this fort, which is nice because if they're able to get this Punisher, now it will push onto the keep instead of having to go through that fort. All right, here we go. We've got a Molten Punisher. Toss out from the garage.
Now Tyrion's playing really weird. He doesn't want to get blown
Yes.
up again by that
Yeah.
garage combo.
But that's good, though. That's good. Okay, there goes
and
the
here comes the
garage.
frost.
And here...
There
Oh,
goes
the
the
Ring of
frost.
Frost, but where's the Sanctification? Beautiful Sanctification. He was able to get it off, and Jaina goes down. Neutrons in the back. Just stomping on top of her while that Ring of Frost went down, and Zammy Bars is on an island by himself. He might as well do some B-steps. Oh, no, he was able to sneak away. He was able to sneak away, or they just didn't care.
Now that was a great team fight coming out from Wholesome, able to get back from the back foot, put themselves into a good position to take this Punisher. Now they are going to have waves pushing bottom, and that keep is relatively unhealthy.
Yeah, Imperius did have to go back in order to get that. But we are going to have a Molten Punisher, and look at this. They are doing that lovely strategy that we've seen time and time again of holding off, letting Imperius push out that bottom lane, ideally clear of maybe 1 or 2 waves so that they don't have to worry about it for a little longer. So Imperius can re-engage back into the battle. But look at Zambi. He is looking for that. Ana, in particular, is what he wanted, but not able to get it. Man, I just have to say once again how much I loved the patience from that Tyrael in the last battle. He got flipped, but the Sanctification was just on point.
I like the play coming out here from ReGen. They're trying to force this fight up top, going back on this shrine phase, and the Tyrael's going to get blown up.
Yeah,
the ring
but
coming
the
out.
Uther also getting destroyed, and the Punisher coming out now, which means they have an extra member on their team, and he likes to hop and leap, like me, because I'm a bunny.
I think he does it in a more John Cena fashion, though.
Yeah, maybe not as cute and cuddly of a fashion. But yeah, so see, this is what I was mentioning before. So they left that one minion for Imperius to go down and deal with a few waves, and now this bottom has a long way to go before it gets to that keep. So they have time to push with this Punisher and not have to worry about their own keep in the same time.
It looks like it is going to be a keep for the side of Wholesome, with 2 members of ReGen down right now.
So I really liked ReGen's strategy, but the problem is that they're starting to learn, which is what I love about this game. They're starting to learn, and now what do they do if they can't get that pick? But Greymane has been so great getting on that Jaina in the back line as everyone else is focusing on that Tyrael. All right, Phoenix going down. Look at the beautiful damage from that Kel'Thas, and that is, my ladies and gentlemen, is sim damage. My gosh, that was fantastic.
That's scary to fight a Kel'Thas and a choke.
Yeah, catching 2 heroes in that.
We see another fort coming out for the side of Wholesome. They're going to push this mid keep in with only Malthael up to defend. He's got to play really careful, though. And they do start to jump on the Malthael, but he's going to be able to proc his Unstoppable and get out of there. Very nice push coming out from the side of Wholesome, and that's going to give them a very good
keep. Yeah, and they're level 20. Oh, man, as soon as they learned from that, they just have been dominating these team fights, with Greymane doing a fantastic job of just getting on top of those squishies in the back line, which Jaina, with the Ring of Frost, has been integral to the part. So, yeah. And the Divine, I haven't actually seen the Divine Storm going down. Hey, thanks, Venus. Welcome. Welcome to my stream. As you can see, we're 5 subscriptions away from an Elsa cast, so get your crown ready. Actually, you're not obliged to be a part of that, but you're very welcome to be.
So ReGen is going to be put on the back foot a little bit here. We're going to see Wholesome pushing their advantage, taking this fort bottom, trying to get some of those. Oh my God.
So right
Catapults
now,
moving in.
So right now they want to get 20. That's the first step. But look at that bottom keep. That is definitely their win condition right there. If they're able to get a pick. But actually, they have been getting picks, but Neutron's in the back just has been punishing it and doing more 2-for-1s. Like they have been doing a decent job of getting that target
So we see Wholesome starting the shrine.
And
Tyrael throwing down the sword.
And we do have
vision.
20. Oh my gosh, Deltron getting flipped in. Oh, I love it. Okay, Ring of Frost going down. Where's the Sanctification? It hasn't been popped yet. And everybody in this battle is just dying. Ace going down. 2 years. Oh my gosh.
Now Uther is coming back up with his 20 talent. You'll love to see it. They had a great combo coming out from that Garrosh and the Uther, tossing the Uther in to get the Divine Storm. They're gonna push in this bottom keep, and this might be
This is what I was talking about. That's what they're looking for. Oh, that was hilarious. And I mean, everyone else is probably thinking that was fucking awesome. I mean, that was freaking awesome. But Uther just getting thrown into the middle, but he knew what to do. That Divine Storm coming down, followed by the Ring of Frost. And man, that was something I haven't seen. A flying Uther. Oh my goodness. And hi, Broom Boy. Welcome to my stream again.
A couple of members from the team coming out to support.
Oh man, and I
Ace.
would like to make a comment on Venus's donation here, but I think that's probably a little rated R, so I'm not gonna do that.
Now we see this Frozen Punisher pushing in.
Oh, that is not good. That is not what you want. There goes down the Invulnerable, though. There's a Sanctification. Ana goes down, and I don't even know what's going on anymore. Ace goes down. If anyone else falls, this could be game, but they got a nice counter kill on the Uther there, and I think he used his redemption already, so he won't be back. Doctor's taking so much damage, and now Imperious, he does not have his ultimate. Everything is down.
And that's 3
Are
members
they gonna
from Wholesome
be
going
able
down.
to defend this? I don't know. It's Raynor and Jaina who deal quite a bit of damage. Raynor is taking damage from that core. Tyrael going in, trying to get them off, but Mouth using his trait to come back. Oh, Tyrion, there he goes. The flip, the throw onto the Tyrael, and Neutron is trying so hard to get this Jaina kill, but he's not going to be able to get it. Jaina gets thrown, and that's talk about revenge there.
With the cone of cold coming out with the Garrosh toss.
We have 8 seconds before somebody is back up on this team. I don't think Anna's going to be able to do anything by herself, the poor girl. Kel'Thas might be able to do something, but I highly doubt it. Look at that taunt. All he's doing is trying to keep them off of those people in the back. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Ring of Frost goes down. Jaina is still alive, 10%. No. Sammy buys. No. Oh.
That was a very, very close game.
That was a very close game. Beautiful play from both sides. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's give it a second and take a look at our talents here while the teams figure out where they want to go, what they want to do. The Uther, I still can't get over the Uther being thrown across the battlefield.
I
Oh,
loved to see that Divine Storm toss combo. That was probably gonna be the highlight of the game for me.
that was amazing. Yeah, man, Jaina was really low. Those minions came in at the right time there in order to get those shots from the core going on something else. But man, the defense from Wholesome Halfwits, that was fantastic. I don't know if it was Garish being a good tank or if it was Uther. No. Garish was good. Garish was fantastic.
The one thing that I think Garrosh has a lot of problems with is whenever you're looking for an engage, he has to just walk up to the enemy team. It kind of relies on him either landing his stun and getting the stun with the slow, or someone else landing like kind of uh, a setup for him. And so he has a lot of hard engages that just don't work out, where he just walks into the enemy team. And I mean the armor does kind of help him on that front, but it, he doesn't have very much engage potential. There are other tanks that I feel like have much stronger engage potential, like a Nubarak, the Diablo. You know, that's just my personal opinion on it. But we do see ReGen able to pull out the win with it. So what do I know?
I mean, they were very focused. Very, very focused. Every time, I love seeing that so much. Every time the Garage got a flip on anyone, it didn't matter who it was, that team was there. But I also love just that, the trust. How much trust does it take to be thrown into the middle of the battle, and know that your Uther is going to follow through on that? That's fantastic.
I'm sure comms for them were lit up with get the Divine Storm off.
Ooh, we're going to Valskaya. Okay. Let me see who picked this.
Now, if you ask anyone in Div C, you know how I feel about this map. Oh, I hate items.
I hope I did their things right. Me. I love this. I love this battle. Fields.
So if you're wholesome right now, what are you thinking after game one?
Uh-oh. If I'm wholesome?
Yeah.
Honestly, that was something that that's kind of hard to predict, I feel. No, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You guys are looking at my screen and, so my co-caster is Lunchbox, who plays for Tickle Me Tassadar. He plays the solo laner. This is his first cast, so everyone be nice and give him some love. But never give anyone more love than me. I don't know, they had a lobby created and I don't know where it went. Where did you go? I don't know where they went. They just disappeared.
Uh-oh.
I hope everyone is okay. Okay, well, I guess it's story time. What story do you guys want to hear this time? Oh. Becoming the master of coming up with random stories. Oh, I gotta invite you. I'm sorry.
Yep.
How dare you! Use the restroom. Ugh. So, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, what do you think about the bans that might happen? What do you think Wholesome is going to do to, Man, Ace has all these cool ones. What the F?
If I'm Wholesome right now, I'm target banning that Jaina. Just out the gate, like I don't want to see it. Those rings were nasty.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm jealous of the cute emotes that Ace has. Alright, anyways. Welcome to Vizcaya Foundry. One of my favorite maps in the game. Apparently we have... I don't understand what you don't like about the items. They're relatively easy concept.
I don't like them as a mechanic. I've been playing MOBAs for a long time, and I mean, I like Blizzard's idea of coming up with something kind of eccentric, like, placing down turrets and the healing item. It's just not something that I particularly like. I prefer, the camping and the wave push. I just feel like it adds an unnecessary mechanic to the game that's very hard to play around.
I don't know about that. Just get the items. Don't let the other people get the items.
Or maybe it's because, like, I always die with the turret and I forget to drop it and I just give it to the other team.
I see. The truth comes out. The truth has been revealed.
Yep.
Alright, well, we have the same first 2 bans, which, I don't think you ever want to really let those go through. And once again, Diablo. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of corners on this map for Diablo.
Totally get why they're, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely...
A lot of choke potential for the Diablo. It's kind of it's smaller for a 3-lane map, similar to the size of Tomb of the Spider Queen, and it gives Diablo a lot of burst potential if he's hitting those stuns.
So what I'm interested in, okay, they banned the Maiev again, which gives them access to the Ana, and I really think the Ana was doing a lot of work that last game. Like
the Sylvanas coming out. Now I've been seeing a lot of Sylvanas in GM games recently. I know Not Paradox actually covered a video about sustained damage Sylvanas, so I'm very interested to see what kind of build Neutrons is going to go with that Sylvanas.
Yeah, I'm getting back into Sylvanas, seeing her in all of these higher tier games. It's really fun to see. And also, it's kind of the same concept as...
They're going straight for it, the Garrosh Uther again.
No fear. There's just no fear whatsoever. They're like, you know what? It worked. But the thing is are they going to be able to surprise them? Because that had to have been a 100% surprise, right? But now they're wary of it and know that it could be a thing. So what do you go? Okay, see, I like the Ana. I really do, because I feel like Ana was part of the reason that Retro was having a harder time than they would have.
Now that Kalthos last game actually got a lot of value too.
Yes.
Out of the Ana ult, you saw him wiping the enemy team with those bombs.
Yeah.
Especially in those chokes.
Mhm. And there's a lot of really nice chokes on this map, as well as, But yeah, the Sylvanas is I like seeing this. It's the same concept as Maps or Punisher. You get the Protector, and you can disable those towers, and then they're not taking anything in. Yeah, there goes the Jaina. Yeah, Ring of Frost is one of the best follow-ups to that Divine Storm nonsense. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Now, Raynor was also really good. Ooh, Orphea. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm liking it. It. I love to see the Orphea combo come out.
I almost wonder, the Greymane also did a phenomenal job last time. So I almost wonder if that Greymane is also sort of a denial pick.
He definitely got a lot of value. You saw him in the back line a lot, taking
Mm-hmm.
out the Ana, taking out the Jaina, providing a lot of zoning potential
Mm-hmm.
for the team on Wholesome. And we do see an ETC and Blaze pick.
Ooh, and a Blaze skin. Nice. But I like the ETC. I really like the ETC. It's just if that Uther gets thrown in, just power slide into him and get him off. You know, I like it.
Yep,
Same with the
for
Blaze with the
sure.
bunker.
Now, this is a great map for Bunker too, especially because this is a point control map.
And Leoric is our final pick. So like I said, I don't know anything about the solo laners. So how does Blaze and Leoric, how do they follow?
Honestly, I'm leaning more towards Leoric. Leoric's going to get a lot of value out of his creepy hand going into the Blaze matchup. The Blaze kind of has... He has Sustain to deal with Leoric, but Leoric's just got so much potential to chunk Blaze's health out with that percent damage. So probably going to be looking for Leoric to win that lane, and I believe Leoric has a bit more wave clear potential as well.
Okay. It's nice having someone here that plays a role that isn't me. Or I mean, you know, it's hard. It's hard knowing tanks and solo laners because I don't play them. So, but yeah. All right. So this time we're gonna start in the correct order with the home team here. So on ReGen Retro we have Big Bird on Orphea. We have Zambi Bars once again on that garage mounting his heart mount there. I love it. We have Aaron on his janitor Leoric, Deltron on his lumberjack Uther again, and Altanian on Greymane. Give it up for ReGen Retro! Woo! All right.
And on the side of Wholesome, we are seeing the ace on the Kael'thas again, Dr. C Jelly on the ETC, as well as Freckle Pants on the Ana, Neutrons on the Sylvanas, and G Money Drums on the Blaze. Getting the BMs out, everyone posting down their sprays.
Yep. Of course. Look at Uther just walking right up to ETC to get that stun in. No.
And shame on you,
fear.
whoever has that default spray. Shame on you.
Who had the default spray?
I'm not sure, but I want to find out now.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, no. See, that's why I like that ETC pick. He's just able to slide on out of there if that happens to him. I really like it.
Now, ETC is one of the squishier tanks, so we could see some blow-up potential coming out from the Garrosh Toss combo.
But he does have, I like, you know, the power slide escape. I like, as we just witnessed right there. Also, rotations coming out from both teams, and it looks like Wholesome Halfwits is just a little bit ahead on the rotations here, and the wave clears.
Yeah, Leoric pushing down bot as well.
I was just gonna look at that. Yeah, he is pushing in a little further than Blaze here. Hey, thanks for following, Ulysses. Did I miss that? Ulysses X. Thank you for following. Okay, so here's where we're gonna start getting those items. I think maybe not quite yet, or maybe yes.
Yep.
Sylvanas is heading down there to get that. You definitely want to get those as soon as possible because I mean, if you grab this turret like right now, it could possibly be back up by the time the first point activates.
And we see Greymane grabbing that siege camp as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be really fast on clearing those camps, and that's why you like to see the Greymane on your team. He's got a lot of clear potential.
So I like this though. They're coming up to clear this first, and then I'd imagine that they would also head to their camp to make sure that it's pushing during the point. both teams do have all of their things. Yep, look at that. Kelboss setting over there to start working on that. And thanks for following, Arrow of the Storm. I can't believe you haven't followed yet. I know you've been here before.
Oh, and this is going to be an exciting game. I'm depending on what this Sylvanas picks for her level 4 talent, it's going to determine the build she goes.
Oh,
And
we can
yes,
take a
she
look
went
at...
Merc Queen.
Oh, I love Merc Queen. I love Merc Queen. Oh, it's so fun. There's really only, I mean, that's just the top lane, though. With the Mercs. I mean, it doesn't power up the turrets, does it? That would be funny.
It would be awesome if it did. Now we do see a fight coming out here.
All right.
We got
See,
the
there's
Blaze
the
charging.
And the nice gravity lapse on the Uther. He's taking a lot of damage, and they're gonna back up a little bit. Greymane is though in the top, dealing with that camp. Blaze going in, getting pretty much nothing, but Zambibars is taking a wailing of a beating, and he goes down.
And that's going to be the sustained damage coming out from the Sylvanas. It's really scary right now. She's in a very good place since her balance changes.
Yeah. But once again, I just have to point out that Ana is just doing an awesome job there in the back. Oh, it's, speaking of which, it's Ana that has the basic spray.
Oh no, Ana. Why?
Hey, Matrix. It does? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is awesome.
Okay. And now we're seeing Barbed Shot coming out from Sylvanas for her 7 talent, and this is going to be the sustained damage that I'm talking about. See, in every GM game you see Sylvanas in right now, you're going to see this auto attack build with the Barbed Shot focusing on those Q talents. And that just provides her so much sustain in these fights, especially for these maps that, you know, have a lot of point control. You see the and it does power up the turrets.
Yes, Ace told us that in chat, that it does power up the turrets. Oh, I love it though. Jammy Bar is going down, followed by the Leoric was able to get out there, but Blaze does not want him to go anywhere. G Money Drums is taking some damage, but Ana is right there, keeping them alive, and they are dominating this early game here. 4 kills to 0. Neutron's using his Sylvanas trait there to take down that tower, but not able to get completely getting interrupted. Whew, man, that was fun. Fun for me. I don't know how much fun that was for ReGen Retro though. But look, the turret is back up. Interesting. Okay, well, Sylvanas did just use her trait, so she doesn't have it up. So I actually like that she's in the turret or protector right now. Big Bird taking a nice chunk of damage there from that protector.
Now, since the protector nerfs, it is a lot harder to get a more push value out of it.
Wait, does the hand now push? I don't understand. Just
it does.
That.
It does not root anymore. It pushes people away, which is hilarious.
Oh, the Uther is just like, get out of here. Ooh, Neutron's taking a lot of damage from that Orvia and that tower, but he's just fine. I'm definitely going to have to pay attention to Neutron's build here because I'm starting to get back into Sylvanas since she's actually a thing now. And I want to try it out.
It's extremely good.
So, does it power up this health thing? I don't even know how that would work.
Now, that's a good question, because if it does, that seems like it might be a little imbalanced.
I don't know. Friendly non-elite mercenaries near Sylvanas deal 60% more damage. I mean, it doesn't deal damage, so I don't feel like it would get powered up. Oh, Xavier is looking for that throw on that ETC, but he has that slide out, and that is why I like that ETC pick. Nice job. And beautiful damage on that Sammy Bars. Then the nano boost on the Kelthos is just wreaking havoc in ways that I don't, that'll probably give nightmares to some people.
Leor going to be able to walk away safely with his ghost form.
Yeah, that's, I mean, it's healing, so it's not going to do more damage. Also, hi, Crooked Smile. Welcome to the Bunny stream.
And we have ReGen clearing out this turret camp, but while they're doing that, from the side of Wholesome, we see them shoving in this top lane.
Okay, and also, I think this might be a good time to talk about, we have heroics. So let's start with ReGen Retro. We have Chompy Chomp, as I like to call it, from Orphea. What is the actual name of that talent? Eternal Feast. I always just say, hey, I want to go the Chompy Chomp build. Are you going Entomb? Which is one of my favorite things to do, by the way, in this game. So yes, we have Chompy Chomp from Orphea. We have Warlord's Talent from Garrosh. We have Entomb from Leoric. Watch out for those Divine Storms into Chompy Chomp Entombs. Those... There he goes, there it goes, and Chompy Chomp goes down, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Freckle Pants goes down before she can even drop that, but the bunker goes down, Altarian does go down, and Blaze is to follow. Ace is still alive, but ETC goes down.
And that was a great toss combo again.
And that is exactly what I was talking about. The Divine Storm into the Chompy Chomp and everyone, and also the position that they were in. They were locked in on all sides of the battle on that. Man, oh man.
Now Wholesome going to be put on the back foot a little bit. They're lacking in EXP quite a bit. They're going to need to get this 13 talent before they decide to push in on this point.
So, while they're doing that, let's look at the talent. So we have Mosh Pit, which was tried but failed pretty badly. I understand the Mosh Pit pick. We have Nano Boost from Anna, Phoenix from Kel'Thas, Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas, and Bunker from Blaze, which that Bunker did keep them alive a lot longer, I think, than they would have been alive in that last battle. So here we go. Gravity Lapse going down on pretty much nothing. Nano Boost gets pulled. Ace Hysteria is in an interesting location right here, but he did not get entombed, which is what we want. Look at that, though. Ana is just keeping everyone alive all over the battlefield. Her range is just it's insane. And the cooldowns on the side of ReGen Retro are still so high, they do not have them back. 30 seconds, yeah.
We do see Sylvanas in that backline, though. We got to pay very close attention to her. You don't want to let her just keep poking you down, because with her in that backline, she's going to provide a lot of damage. She actually has DPS numbers that can reach into the thousands if she's able to just free cast.
All right, going for this here, but I can't believe that they won't sniff it out, but they have Ana back on point. Nope, no, now Anna's coming. Here we go. Uther going in, but look at that Gravity Lapse onto the Uther. They knew it was coming, so they were prepared for it. Neutrons, though, taking a lot of damage from the back, but Greymane able to get out of there, getting nano boosted by that Ana, and that's what I'm talking about. Ana is just keeping this team alive, but also that beautiful Gravity Lapse from Ace, stopping that Uther from doing his Divine Storm.
I actually think Divine Storm was down for that fight, so that might have been a miscommunication there on the side of ReGen Retro. And we do see Sylvanas getting that trait value, pushing out this fort.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right about that. Because when I looked at it a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago, and it was still on cooldown, so yeah, you might be right about that. That's unfortunate if that was the case.
With this fort down as well, Wholesome is going to be able to push onto this keep, potentially looking for the first keep of the game.
I would love to see... Okay, I want to try this Sylvanas build now.
Oh, it's super good. Super good. Especially with the remorselessness at 13, and she gets a huge power spike at 16 as well, where she heals for a huge percentage of damage dealt.
Okay, so here we go. Protector coming in. We have ETC and Kel'Thas in the Protector. going to use that Sylvanas trait pretty soon as it comes back up to disable that keep, but maybe they might just look to take the front of this wall and then maybe rotate middle. Nope, looks like they're gonna push in. There we go. There's the trait going down. Keep doing absolutely nothing to the protector at the moment, but they're gotta back up. They still have 30 seconds left on this protector, so they want to use as much as possible, just like they're in the Dragon Knight. So they're probably gonna rotate middle, or maybe poke a little more, get some minion waves cleared out. But they do have 16, and they are a talent tier up, so they do want to find a battle if they can before ReGen gets 16. But also all the cooldowns are up or all the
Pause coming out from the side of ReGen. Technical difficulties.
Oh no. Time to spam emotes in my channel. Boop. You know if you do. Boop. How do you do it?
So while we have this short pause here, ReGen Retro on the back foot a little bit. Now, they do have a lot of combo potential, especially with the Eternal Feast ult, with the Divine Storm combo, you know, but they're relying a lot on ultimates, which is, you know, kind of putting them at a disadvantage whenever they want to take these engages where their ultimates aren't up. And we're seeing a lot more sustain from the side of Wholesome. If you're ReGen Retro right now, what are you thinking to come back in this game?
Well, they definitely got to tighten up their communication, because I do think that that is what happened when the Uther got pulled in. But also, I think they need to hit that Kel'Thas. I think hitting that Kel'Thas is important, because Kel'Thas was able to gravity lapse that Uther before he was able to do anything, and then it just turned around from there.
Okay, and it looks like we have a ready coming out from the side.
I don't know. There's a lot of. See, this is should go off the game screen while paused. Oh, sorry, you're right. But they're ready to go. But thank you for the tip.
Okay, we're back into it.
Okay. What do you think as ReGen Retro? I mean, it's hard because we have the ETC that can power slide and like interrupt that. We have the silence from Sylvanas, which can come down as soon as that Uther gets thrown. We have the gravity lapse from Kel'Thas that can just stun him out before he's able to do it. They do have a lot of answers. If
I'm ReGen Retro, I'm doing exactly what you said. I'm punishing that KT, I'm punishing that Sylvanas. They do have some decent range on their abilities, but their auto attack ranges and their ability ranges aren't as long as some of the other potential assassins. So if I'm ReGen Retro right now, I'm looking to punish those squishy DPS.
Getting a taunt in on them, or when they reach level 20, which you're getting that silence on the Entomb. But look at the nice gravity lapse coming down from Ace Hysteria, saving that ETC there. ETC looking for a mosh pit or something. Blaze getting thrown in there. Phoenix comes down, the chompy chomp
nice
in
mosh.
The back. But look at that. Yes, that mosh pit just stopping any follow-up damage on the taunt in the back. He did get like 3 people in that taunt, but that mosh pit just stopped anything from happening to them.
Nice sleep from the Anna coming out on the Orphea, able to let Sylvanas finish that kill as well.
Yep, and now they're going to come up here and take that keep.
And do we... If I'm Wholesome, I'm not sure if we can finish right now. We are going to see the members of ReGen Retro coming back in a relatively short time. It does look
like they are going for that, though.
Oh,
what?
The 200 IQ bunker coming
that
out.
Work?
It sure does.
Oh my gosh, no.
We're are seeing some StarCraft mechanics coming down.
Oh, Aso, drop your healing pulse, baby. Oh my gosh, here we go. Can they get this? The nice stun going down. Red team is taking a heap load of damage, and I don't know if it was worth it at that point because they only got 56% of the core. They did get the... Oh man, that Blaze. You cheeky, cheeky Blaze. That was so cool.
Now that was a decent push chance for Wholesome. If I'm them though, I would have backed a little bit, especially seeing the cooldown timers on those heroes coming up.
Yeah,
I don't think they could have finished it safely, but the Blaze did everything he could to keep them off of the engage.
It almost looked like they had it, but almost the entire team spawned at the same time, and they're just right on top of that. The thing that I'm worried about now is that if they're able to get this protector, they could possibly finish here. They did just take that key. They did just take that fort down. They're taking all these items. Sylva's doing what she can to push these lanes out, and Leoric is doing a good job of clearing the top there, though. Alright, here we go.
We are going to see the members of Wholesome getting those 20s.
Going down on absolutely nothing. They do have 20. They do. It'll be a few seconds. Leoric is trying very hard to get them that 20. I think it's going to come down to this fight right here, which I feel like it didn't need to be a thing. Like, I feel like if they would have rotated and maybe got another keep instead, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. The top lane is pushed pretty far out, so they shouldn't have to worry about that.
And pay attention to the Garrosh and the Uther. They're staying pretty close together.
Yep. They definitely are. Zambibar is taking a lot of advantage. There he goes down onto the Sylvanas, which is exactly the target that they needed. Anna tried to keep her alive. The shields go down, but look at in the back here. Zambibar is taking a lot. Ace getting in the bunker, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of the bunker alive. He is so low. Anna's ready there, though, trying to get something. He's trying to deal as much damage as he possibly can. ETC... Next for this world, he does not have Entomb getting the slowdown, but that was exactly what I was worried about right there. And I just, that is exactly the talent, the Leoric with the silence on the Entomb.
And we're going to see the members of ReGen Retro pushing up on this bottom lane, trying to clear out this wall, giving the, I want to say Punisher.
Protector.
That's what I want to say, Protector. That's what I'm looking for. Giving the Protector a lot more push potential, able to get onto this keep directly.
I do like that they didn't, wait, I thought they got that camp. Confused, but look at
now
this.
We see
the Punisher has
a very
so
healthy
much
potential.
health. Silence going down onto that Sylvanas, and here goes the Dance Pit trying to stop anything from happening. Unstoppable, dealing damage, but look at that Protector. That Protector is just going to chunk through the core. Uther goes down, followed by Leoric, but the Protector is still just chunking through this core, and people are still inside that Protector. I just don't know if they're going to be able to do that. It goes down to 2 and 3, and there we go. I really think that they... that push at the top, I would love to hear what their thoughts were during that time. I don't know. That was an amazing game, though. And like we were saying, like you wanted to get that Sylvanas with that Uther, and Garrosh threw him right at the Sylvanas. It was so
right on top of her.
Beautiful, yeah. Right on top of her, got it. It was like point blank.
And I believe the turning point was exactly what you were saying with the push coming out from top lane. And we were so focused on the core, we didn't actually, I don't think we actually noticed. I actually saw it right as the game ended. Those top minions from the keep were actually on the side of ReGen Retro,
Yes.
pushing into their core. They had 36% on their core, so it was very close.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see if we can snag someone for an interview. Really quickly here. Let's hop over to NGS.
Okay, yeah, we'll just hop in one of the channels.
Casting lobby. I guess casting lobby 1. Actually, I don't even know if they can go into casting lobby 1, but oh, hey, you
Let's
were
go
able
into
to
casting lobby 3 because this one has a 2 slot. There we go.
All right, let me see if Ultanian, where are you, darling? Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. We're waiting to see if they want to do an interview or not. Sure. All right. Hop into. So many screens open up here. All right, everybody, get your questions ready. Oh, here he is. Hi, nice to see you again.
Hello, hello.
Congratulations on your guys' 2-0 victory.
Boop, boop, boop.
Thank you very much.
So I guess the first question we got to ask. Walk us through the draft between games 1 and games 2 where you guys were like, you know what, we're going to pick the Garrosh Uther combo and just throw them into the enemy team.
Yep. That's the holy hand grenade. We've been running it for this is like the 3rd season now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised that people
season.
haven't been banning it more often, because they must have seen some of our gameplay, because they've been banning Medivh, which we do play with it usually, but we can always run it without the Medivh.
Wait, so with the Medivh, how does that work? Do you ley line seal into it?
No. So he just portals you behind their enemy team instead of a throw,
Oh.
and then he does it
Okay.
when we follow up on that.
Gotcha. Our team's been running a similar strat, but with stitches instead of Garrosh, where we just kind of gorge and teleport someone out. So I
Okay, that
definitely
counts.
see the combo.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before, but I just couldn't stop laughing when you threw the Uther into the team. But I just have to say, how long have you guys been playing together?
So we started initially last season for NGS,
Mm-hmm.
and then we did a season of Heroes Lounge, and then this season we picked up Zammy Bars. So this is his actually 2nd game with us.
Wow.
For it, and he's the one running tank.
Zammy Bar is the one running Garrosh,
Yeah.
So Uther is just the trust there on the Uther is insane. He just knows when he gets thrown in. Here's this what I gotta do. Yeah, that's great. Hey, thanks for the bits, Anonymous. All right. Anyways, so you guys did awesome, but one of my first questions is there anything that you feel you could have done better, or anything you learned while playing, or anything you could have done better? Anything?
Yeah. So through both games, I would say we lost the early game really hard. The enemy team's rotations were really good. Our team fights weren't very strong before 10, so we just need to play it a little bit safer. So like we all know, we made some mistakes on like positioning and how we should take the fights. So kind of, actually in both games too, it was about the same thing. It's like we told everyone calm down, relax a little bit, think about how we want to start the fight, and only start the fight through that way. And then after we calm down, enemy team deaths end up winning us the game.
So at what point do you guys say, let's slow it down a bit, let's make them play our game, and how do you react on that in comms?
Well, when I say slow down, I was actually more so about us, as in, because everyone was getting super excited. Like everyone is super stressed. We don't know, kind of, we're overthinking everything.
Right.
So when I say slow down, we should just relax a little bit and chill, kind of clear comms a little bit, and then we ended up playing a little bit better.
Awesome. Nice. Okay. Was there anything that you were incredibly proud of tonight?
Yeah, really proud of how we were able to change things so quickly. Second game, I told everyone, hey, if we just relax, we'll have the same scenario from last game. We just need to chill, and just need a late game stagger on their deaths, and we'll be able to end the game.
Yeah.
And it ended up being what happened.
Awesome. That's really cool to hear. I love hearing things like that. Okay, so next question. What are your particular goals for this season?
Our goals for this season is to do better than last season. So
that's a pretty good goal. That's a pretty good goal.
Now, for 2 seasons, we've been very, very close to playoffs. Like it was like a tie game between both last season and the last seasons of Heroes Lounge. So this season, I'd like to at least make it into playoffs. That might be nice.
That's a good goal. I like it.
But I definitely see some improvement this season already.
So out of Div A, who do you think is going to be your biggest competition?
Probably whoever's at the top of the leaderboards right now.
That would be Gilly Shark, and that's that's kind of what I'm fishing for. Is what do you feel about Gilly Shark right now?
I haven't really looked into them, so that might be interesting to kind of watch their matches. But I think the biggest rivalry right now is going to be the other ReGen team, Ghost. Just because like we wanted initially to just get our game over with so we could just scrim with each other throughout the rest of the season. But now it's kind of turned into, oh, let's just save, the best for last. Let's have the 2 ReGen teams play each other later in the season. So
gotcha.
And you don't want to scrim and give away any of your secrets before that happens.
No, we've played enough with them before. They probably know what we do.
So they would know about the Uther,
we got some
catapults.
Other tricks in our sleeve.
Well, I want to see them. Okay, so my last question is, if you could have, you guys already have a killer one that made me laugh really hard. So, but if you could have any combo in the game, doesn't have to be good, doesn't have to be. It could be bad, it could be stupid, whatever. What would it be? A combo or a strat or anything?
Did you notice the second set of combos in the second game?
Orphea? Yes.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, especially on that top camp invasion. Oh.
Yeah. I love I call it the chomp chomp. Yeah, that was awesome.
Orphea combos are my favorite because it's theoretically infinite damage even if everyone dies.
Yep. I like the chomp chomp with the entomb. Always, I like the chomp chomp with the entomb, or basically anything that just sits them still.
That was kind of what I was expecting to see out of you guys, how you reacted to the respect ban out of that Jaina. So it was nice to see the Orphea coming out and actually filling that role as well.
Yeah, we kind of expected them to get rid of something. So that's kind of why we swapped. Like Raynor doesn't have as much siege, like
Mhm.
Jaina does. So we just kind of like swap the roles. Who's going to be doing the more of the hero damage? Who's going to be doing the siege? So we had
Awesome.
swaps. Jaina for Orphea and Raynor for Greymane.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Still kind of same play style.
Yeah, like the combo he burst. Yeah. Okay. Well, do you have any shout outs?
Yeah. Shout outs to rest of ReGen who may or may not be tuning in right now. Thanks to Murda again. Cheering us on last game. Thanks to Zammy for he's getting a little bit stressed, but he's pretty good. We've cooled off a little bit. And then shout out to Masama, who's also watched. We'll try to get him in more games too with us. So
I think he was in here watching. All right. Well, good luck for the rest of the season. I'm sure I'll see you guys again, and I'll put this up on YouTube as soon as possible. So, yeah. Thank you.
all right, thank you.
Congratulations again.
All right. Bye. Okie dokie. And with that, we are finished with that. That was a lot of fun. I was actually really hoping that it would go to a game 3 because I was just having a good time. And I hope the rest of you had a really good time. So, two things. I don't have the patron video up yet. Sorry. But if you would like to become a patron to Nexus Gaming Series, please go to Nexus Gaming Series. What is it? I pulled up here all the time. Org. I knew it was .org. I'm sorry. And to do that, also, we had a meeting this morning, and officially my girls' night gaming is in the works and underway. So if you're a female gamer and you're interested in hanging out with other female gamers, making some female friends instead of all these boys, too much testosterone. I'm kidding. You know I love you guys all so much. But yeah, if you're that's gonna get up and going here pretty soon. I'm really excited for that. So yeah, keep an eye out. And I believe it is going to be on the Nexus channel, but that's all in the works. So see you guys soon.